told you that social media is not good for anyone's mental health, especially if it is used the way it is used today. All of those apps like Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat are all social media platforms that people use daily and some people use constantly. I believe that social media is very misunderstood and many people misuse the majority of social media platforms, which leads to an unintended negative effect on society. It all started with the creation of the internet, then to social media, and then to the unintended negative effect on social media. The internet was developed to allow individuals to share information and to communicate over large or small distances around the world. According to the purposes of internet use and problematic internet use among Turkish high school students article, problematic internet users usually spend more time on the internet than unproblematic users and neglect their work and responsibilities. Moreover, these individuals tend to sleep less and think that their lives are boring without the internet. Although this article is specifically about Turkish high school students, this is happening all around the world around us. Just about every human being uses the internet, and the majority of us use the internet the wrong way, which, as the article states, causes people to disregard their work and responsibilities. The obsession over the internet leads to the obsession over social media. I think that social media is definitely something that we need in this world. Although we were able to communicate before social media, it definitely makes it easier and quicker for us. As stated in the article, why do people use social media? Social media allows people to connect, reconnect, sometimes over large distances, offer opportunities for self-expression that may not always be possible offline, provide opportunities for learning and information sharing that are unprecedented, and support users' needs to control their online experiences. This article states why people need and use social media. It is an important necessity of today's world, especially because so many people use it to advertise companies, organizations, and just to keep up with news and trends. Although it is a huge part of our lives, it is misused a lot by many people around the world, especially young adults and even children. Social media is a way for our society to connect, but has been taken to another level. Over the past few years, social media has become very popular with young people. Even though there are age restrictions to the majority of all social media platforms, children are still able to make social media accounts. I personally think that young people should not be able to do this, as it can affect their mental health over time. In the article, Adolescent Social Media Use, Cultivating and Constraining Competence, it is said, today's adolescents experience constant pressure to meet excessive achievement demands across many domains. This high-level achievement expectancy has been linked with a range of negative consequences for adolescents, including stress, anxiety, loss of sleep, and diminished well-being and quality of life. At a young age, social media is very addicting. When young people use social media, there are unrealistic expectations for themselves that can lead to problems with self-worth related to an unrealistic ideal body image. This is not always happening with just young people. It happens with adults too, which can be very bad for their mental health. In conclusion, social media is a necessity in this world, but it needs to be understood of its purposes. It is extremely misused in our society, and I hope this informs you all that social media should not be used for cyberbullying, overuse, false information, and many more.